Oh no. Seriously doing this? There it goes.
Protect their people, their lands, and...
It's going down. Okay. Damn. Even that for the ice damage. I don't know why, but at some point that... See, that's what I'm talking about. 11 will, 11 dex. There's 10 ice damage. So I can put that on a stronger staff. Okay, it's going down. 796, that's 752. Oh, I put more ice damage on that, but it... Fire damage too. Now we're gonna wait. Wait for a good piece of level like 40 gear. I got Eagle Bros to back me up.
Look at the camps below. Orcs must be gathering from all across the north.
The threat is even greater than we feared.
We've got no army to match it. That's certain.
Love ice. Dude, that ice is just...
This bloom is beautiful and useful as well.
Plenty of those. Guess we could go repair. Probably should. Let's see. So get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, I still really like that one, but that's alright. Just need something in a backup. Alright. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we go see if. See, I mean, I don't mind spending $250,000 on a weapon. Now, get it back almost immediately. Let's see what we got. Damn. Kind of nice, really. That's nice. Fine. Cost a mint to repair this shit. $13,000. What's up, T? That's all we can do, bro. They banned me on Twitch. I hurt a Muslim's feelings. Literally. But you know, they had spies in the well, you know, Airing, right? Airing had spies in the stream dedicating their entire life day and night that if I finally said something that they could report and get me in trouble for, it was bound to happen. I'm not gonna personally really you know, hold my tongue per se in terms of being politically correct. I have no interest in that, so it finally happened. All I have to say is it took them almost 10 years to do it, so whatever. I hope they're happy. Don't really care. I mean, I care. Put a lot of work and time into that channel, you know, over a long period of time. For real, so That's a little bit of a bummer. I don't know. In 6 months, they say it can be reinstated. I'm like, okay.
Must be gathering from all across the north.
Not holding my breath.
Greater than we feared.
We've got no army to match it. That's certain.
Still be interested in who it was, though. Honestly.
You cannot
Oh, oops.
You cannot do that yet.
Take that.
I need more time.
You're no match for me!
I must wait.
Nice. Hey, what's up, James? Oh, yeah, you working? Oh, no shit. Oh, yeah, well, I guess, yeah. It's your Monday, right?
This bloom is beautiful.
Yeah, my bad.
Useful as well.
Okay, well, you leveled up again. You get my melee damage up there with my range damage. Gotcha. I should only put like 1 point in this right here. I could get a point back. The duration. I don't even need to put really any points in that, to be honest. I could be spending this shit on other stuff. The duration is pretty badass. I think we're pretty much set, though. Killing blows regenerate power. Yeah, I could get a point back from that. See, I like the armor. Armor based on will, because I got a lot of will, right? So that's just a freebie. But I would prefer offense, but I think all my damage abilities are pretty much set. I think I've maxed those out. This is a good build. I don't need to take anything back. The duration's cool when you actually need it. I'm not gonna lie, but I think 1 point in there would be just as good as 2. Oh, level 40. We just hit level 39. We'll try to get to level 40 tonight then. Celebrate. That's right, because Frosty had hers, then I had mine, and now yours is coming up. Yeah, that's right. Someone else has one in September too. Who else had theirs in September? Was it Smeegs? Hadn't seen Smeegs in a minute, but it might have been Smeegs. Somebody else had theirs in September too. Almost positive. I'm old. I get a pass on forgetting shit. At least I give myself one. Okay, that'll work. Let's see what you can buy here. This is like a random shop, but it's still a shop, right? So. Keep a backup. Oh, just potions? And probably buy back stuff that you've sold recently, too. Putting up some real numbers now. Thursday, I was gonna say I'll be off at least Thursday, but you'll be busy. You'll be busy with stuff. But I may not even be off Thursday. I mean, kind of. Hopefully, I'm not. I'm scheduled off, but hopefully, I'm not off. Hopefully, I get called in for a shift somewhere.
No enemy.
Fight me if you dare!
Not yet. That must wait.
We strike as one!
Nice. Nice of him to open up a door for us, right? Oh, you're doing a B&B? Oh, no shit. Well, we call that a B&B. But I guess basically, right? B&B type thing. Somebody else's house that they let out for days, weekends, weeks, right?
Another troll. Take cover within this sphere of light. No power. Power is too low. Not enough power. We need more time. That must wait.
Knew that was coming too.
Sphere of light and be healed.
The
Take
stone
that.
trolls are a danger to all. It appears they've been feeding upon the orcs.
We are getting near to the mountain itself. If there's an entrance here, it'll be nearby.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Call that, here we'd call that, you might call it a ranch. You might also call it a country estate. Right? All pretty much the same thing, but, yeah, I live in the U.S. I live in Texas, and big cattle owners and even some like oil people who probably also have cattle and other interests like that too, right? They'll have sometimes they'll have like these rolling estates. It won't be like a castle. It won't be a big 2 or 3 or 4 story, mansion type thing, but it'll be a rolling estate that's just like 1 story, but it just kind of like, they might own a couple hills and it'll just kind of roll out. besides the barns and all the other stuff they'll have, you know, these elaborate, you know, driveways and, you know, an 8-car garage, you know, game rooms and all this other stuff. Maybe even an indoor pool, maybe, you know, that type of shit. Oh man, I you know what? At some point, I don't think it really matters. You know, if it's quiet and it's beautiful countryside, and you've got all the amenities like you know, a really nice like grill, you know, sometimes even like you know, a pizza oven outside, a pool, maybe even with like a waterfall type setup, you know, type thing like that. And then some of those places can be super, super nice. Even if they're not huge, that's, yeah. Totally a place to just unwind, right? I mean, just, you want to talk about just decompress? Just, yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds good. So how much family you taking out there? Oh, got engaged? Oh, that's cool too, man. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Shit, bring everybody along. You know, if you've taken if you've taken a look at the place and there's a place to set up, you thought about, you got any musician friends? Thought about maybe getting a band, come out there for a day or two, just give them a room or two. It depends on how big the place is, I guess, right? But if you got an extra room or two, shit, give an extra room or two, put the band up, let them play, take some requests, have a fucking pool party, you know? Man, if I was playing with a band, there's an opportunity like that, I'd be like, I'm not really necessarily even trying to make anything. That just sounds fun. Go out there and jam and just play when you want to. 3 in the morning, there's nobody. You're miles from the nearest person. Get as loud as you want. Have as much fun as you want. That's just a thought.
Ahead, another orc warband.
What are they doing? Studying the ground?
There must be something wrong.
Look, there's a door.
God, I'm dreading this, it's kind of like a gauntlet type thing. It's coming up seriously. Oh, it's brutal, man. It was really hard on heroic. Actually, I remember it being a little easier on legendary. I had to try it over, what, like 10, 15 times? 20 times? shot. Got him. Oh, all right then. Oh, I didn't know you played drums.
There was a sharp skirmish here.
Or if I did know that, I forgot. So you just reminded me. At some point, we probably talked about that at one point or another. I played drums for a long time, off and on, pretty much all my life, off and on. I would love to say I played about 40 years straight, but nah, it's not exactly true.
Someone was here before us. There was a fight here very recently.
The bodies. They're dwarves.
I haven't
This one lives
I haven't
still.
picked up any drumsticks though, so it's been
Well, then,
it's probably been about 10 years,
come on, you scum.
close to it.
Finish it. You're not orcs.
I don't know if they have this where you're at. I imagine they probably do, but what we call it here is open mic night. So you'll have some little hole in the wall bar somewhere, and they'll have like a stage set up, and somebody will bring in, you know, basic, like probably just like a 3-piece trap kit, you know, a cymbal, a ride, and a hi-hat, one tom, floor tom, bass, snare, you know, just a simple basic trap kit, right? And then people will bring their guitars, and somebody will have an amp set up, and somebody else will have a, you know, bass amp set up, and you'll have the drum kit, and you'll have a couple microphones, and somebody will have a board there, and it's just local musicians that just like to jam. Nobody really has a band. Some of them actually do have bands, but they like just getting and socializing with other musicians, and you get up there, and pretty much you just figure each bar kind of has its own flavor. You might have a little rock. You're not going to have any metal in any of these. You'll have some jazz, you'll have some rock, you'll have blues, a lot of blues, even some country and things like that. Not really a big fan of any of that. But you can still go and meet up with other musicians and just jam. And if you know a song that they know, then, you know, assuming, you know, you've never even practiced with these people, you never played with these people once in your life, but it's fun to get up there and try to make it not sound terrible. You know what I'm saying? And you just jam, and basically until the bar closes, you know. And so they'll get paid a little bit to provide the instruments and be there. Pretty much an open bar tab. Just basically their bar tab is paid for. And anybody else coming in there, it brings in other people, and hopefully, you know, they use the bar and they drink a little bit and this and that and whatever. And everybody has a good time and just plays, and it could be any night of the week. Like there'll be a bar somewhere in town, if not several bars, doing this. So you might have to wind up playing some blues or something that you don't necessarily like to play, but you'll still be with good musicians or really cool people who are just there just to have fun. Everybody's there for free. You know, you don't have to pay to sign up to do this. You just get on there, and, you know, it's really the drummers take the heat of that, because your heads and your sticks and things, well, you have to bring your own sticks. If you're going to play drums, you have to bring your own sticks. But that dude's putting his set out there, so he's probably a trash kit, you know, just to back up, just throw in your trunk. Who gives a fuck what it looks like? If it breaks, who cares? You know, the bass pedal, you know, is popping a spring every other time you play it. You know, that type of shit, right? But still, you know, you get a little old kit there, and if you know a song or two that everyone else does, it can be like a lot of fun. And then sometimes it'll be a challenge, because they'll ask you, they'll say, "Do you know this?" And you'll be like, "I've never even heard of that." And they'll say, "Well, it's this time, it's this time, and it's this time, and I'm gonna nod at you for a change," right? And you try, you know, you play along, this and that, and you're probably playing something that's, you know, like totally alien to you. But if you do a decent job, you know, these people will recognize you, and they'll say, "Wow, okay, like this is totally not your shit, but you made it work," you know, that type of stuff. It's pretty cool. You know, musicians are just musicians. Yeah, if you can get past the egos that too many of them have, you know, and just get down to base people who, you know, these are people that work 9 to 5 jobs, and they come out on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, and they meet up with these people because they pretty much know everyone there. They know the name of the bartender. They know the guy that owns the bar. You know, they know the guys that supply the instruments. You know, hell, they might be supplying the instrument, and they're there every week, and they've been doing it for years. You know, and so you meet these people, and if you can play, oh, okay, cool. Be polite, be courteous, play, have fun, do your thing. It's nice. I did that for a while until I found a band, and then we got storage space, which meant that anytime after 5 p.m. all the way until 6 in the morning, we could play, and we wouldn't disturb anybody. We could be as loud as we want. We could do whatever we want, and we had storage space to practice. It had power, and it had some sort of air conditioning. Summertime, it was still pretty brutal, but whatever. Didn't really matter. Place to practice. No cops are coming. It's all good, right? And then you can also come in 24 hours and pick up your gear and take it somewhere if you're going to play, and then come and put it back up 3, 4 in the morning after the bar closes. You've done a couple sets. You can come put all your shit up and practice anytime you want to, and you're never going to bother anybody. So if it's not practice time with the band, I could go over there and just pound away at the drums, and run some music through the amp and play along with it, right? And have, friggin' like literally PA speakers just blasting in my eardrums, playing along. I could sit over there for hours and play like that and not bother anybody. Nobody was ever going to complain because nobody was there. It was beautiful, beautiful situation. But, well, like shit happens with bands, shit just went downhill, and there you go.
Why are you here?
But yeah, that was a long time ago.
We seek a weapon. We must find it, use it, stop the...
When I told that band I'm done, within a couple weeks, I sold every single cymbal, drum, shell, extra heads, every single thing I had. It wound up going to a church. And I gave about $9,000 worth of shit for about, I don't know, $300. Like literally. You come pick it all up and take it with you. I had cymbal bags, stacks of cymbals, cymbal bags, extra stands, extra heads, all my shells, add-ons. Yeah. Cowbells. What do you call them? Timpanis? Timpanis, the little mini cowbells that hit like high notes. Have those. Timbales. A lot of Peisty. I even had a Zildjian ride that it was from 1960 something. Dude, it was like a third of an inch thick. And it was a 28 inch ride. When I say a Zildjian ride, I mean a Zildjian ride. The thing weighed like 15, 20 pounds. It was a Zildjian ride. Handcrafted, grooved. Yeah, it was unique. It was unique. This is something like John Bonham might have used. Like that type of shit. For real. Yeah, along with, a lot of other stuff. Some Chinas, a bunch of splashes, a bunch of crashes, mini crashes, like crash splashes, and just a bunch of shit. Got rid of it all. I've been collecting that my entire life. And just holler at you. All gone. Anyway. Hadn't played since. Oh well.
What is this weapon? Where can it be found?
Dwarf weapon. In the stone.
Oh yeah, drums are always fun regardless.
Find them. Help them.
You just picture animal from
Save Nordenbach.
From the Muppets, right? Sesame Street and shit. Animal, whatever, the Muppets. Just ham.
Where are your friends?
Good stuff.
Went on. Can't say where. Now. Find them. They need help.
Who or what is Nordenbart?
It's too late. He's dead.
Oh man.
But it sounds like there may be more like him around here somewhere.
Yes, and they are searching for a weapon of some sort.
You know, I'm kind of wired myself up just a little bit. I may go Google and see if there's any rock
Pains me to leave
open
fallen
mics
dwarves to these
around
accursed
here.
orcs, but we have no choice.
There's a musical community where I moved from, just a few miles down the road, on the island. On the island, I know there was a musical community there. Maybe there's a certain night of the week. Find a night of the week where I'm not working and go in there and, yeah, maybe not the worst idea. Then I'll start fiending to get a drum kit again. I actually see a place I could put it. I'm not lying. Small kit. To me, honestly, if I was to play around with that, I would get yeah, bass, snare, two toms, floor toms, simple 5-piece kit probably. Two splash cymbals, two crash cymbals, a ride. That would probably do it. You can get by with that. You can get by with that. You know, if you want to copy some shit like Rush or Dream Theater, it's kind of hard if you don't have, you know, at least 6 toms at your disposal, going from high to low. Now instead of rototoms with two basic toms, you can do a lot of shit with that.
They delight in marring the works of others and twisting.
There's also a way to incorporate 2 floor toms. You just keep one under your hi-hat to the left, and then keep one to your right. So you're keeping it all centered. And your left and your right can just go back and forth between hi-hat, splashes, toms, floor toms, snare. And yeah, you can do some pretty cool rolls with all that stuff. Some really good fills. Anyway, now I'm just fucking nerding out on drums and shit. I miss it. I do miss it. I kind of miss it like I miss airbrushing art. Not seriously considering getting back into it, but I miss it. Because of shit that I did for a long time.
You're no match for me!
Just what I needed.
Holler at you.
Here, my friends, gather to the skiing run. I need more time.
Our way is barred.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to look into that. So I don't have a kit, and I don't have very, very limited amount of room if I were to actually get. I could get an electric set. That has its ups and downs. I'm personally a fan of an acoustic drum sound, but electric kits are kind of compact. And I just got almost 45,000 coins out of that chest. Oh, open my comedy? Oh, kudos to you for even trying. I would never even think about no shit like that. Heals back. That's a mean ambush. Okay.
This bloom is beautiful and useful as well.
25,000 coins, just random. Dude, I love how just everything's just so extra on this difficulty. The damage is extra. The damage you take is extra. The damage you deal is extra. You can pop off an ability for like 100k AoE. Like, dude, it's just sick.
Take refuge here. I will shield us from their arrows and bolts.
Do you fear to face the war?
There must be some mechanism to control this gate.
What of this? These chains and gears.
This is the heart of the enemy's war machine. They forge weapons and armor to equip the hordes gathering.
More than that. Can't you smell it? The same blasting power used against us in war.
That noise! What have we done?
We got knocked on our ass.
And let us destroy the gears. Perhaps we will slow their war mills.
Dude, the graphics in this game are fantastic. Tell me this isn't the Deep Roads from Dragon Age. Tell me it's not. Come on, man. Like, seriously, bro.
Let's see if you can take me.
Hold before me, fiend.
I don't know what that was. Well, it's dead now, I guess. I'm glad the dwarf let us know it was there because I didn't see shit.
Vermin on the columns.
Keep pressing forward. We can't let them pin us down or we'll have an army upon us.
Here, to me if you need healing.
Headshots. Headshots. Yeah, we get over there. Yeah, we actually do get over there. Just kind of have to drop down from here, I think. So this was an old dwarven fortress taken over by the orcs and made all evil and shit, right? But now we can just bring this shit down on top of their heads.
Here is something I can make use of.
It's nice to have ranged characters. Get rid of all this shit as you go along. Yeah, we're picking up like 1,000 at a time. Dude, this is cool.
This will prove useful. I will take this.
This should be a good chest. Yeah, we just got a bunch of shit. Nice. And come on, man. 7 strength. Well, eleven will, 11 dex. Yeah, see, that's what you want. I lose a little bit of strength, which sucks, actually, but okay, that's the best thing we've got going right now. That's garbage. $752. It's basically this. Yeah, it's the same thing. 796 is cool. Yeah, I'm not giving up that. Conserve learning. Oh, power potion. Okay. Victor's Brew. Victor's Brew. This is one thing I don't really like about the elf is I feel obligated to do this. But I feel like that. I really like that strength. I feel like I'm just knocking my my melee damage just every time I gain a little bit, I lose twice as much. That's what I feel like. Let's go repair all our shit while we can. What quest do we have? Westerness. Dude, we already found that. I'm pretty sure we already found that. Alright, whatever. Guess we gotta find some more. I guess. Let's go spend like 100 grand repairing our shit. Yeah. 20,000. I like how everything else is closed off. You have to go do this. All the shit I just sold, right? Yeah. And here's the drop-off.
This has the power to heal.
Sometimes they won't drop.
No enemy missiles can pierce this shield. I cannot do that yet. No power.
Wow. Big old bitch.
I need more time.
Die, rats! Baruch Hazard!
Yeah, we're getting about 30 points per tick. 30 points a second of health, so... Alright, we win.
You each what they deserve. I have a good use for this.
Alright.
Not yet. I cannot do that yet.
Can't take much more! Do you fear the faceless one?
Beautiful.
Fall before me, fiends.
And, like, 1100 XP just for that, so... That'll work. hear the orcs in the background just.
Ah, the very thing I need. This is just what I needed.
More fallen dwarves. We must be close.
More dwarf bros. We just found 167,000 coins. That works. All right, James. We'll be here. Just doing stuff, you know. These two dwarfs just doing work. That's a lot of darkspawn. I mean orcs. This is how it should have looked in the deep roads when you actually went down there. It should have been like this. If Dragon Age 2, if Dragon Age Origins was remastered like Dragon Age 2, this is how it would have looked.
No,
There are too many orcs. We'll never hold them
Just
long
pull an arrow
maybe
out.
not, but we can try.
Get up.
Well then, come on, you filth! Baruch Kazal!
Kazana Menu!
Dude, they are not.
Friends, we're here to help you.
They are not
We
quitting.
must work together to overcome these odds.
Man the mountain crossbow! We'll hold them off! Huzzah! Huzzah! Keep them away from the weapon! At all costs! Fight me if you dare! Ah! Healing!
Come on, dwarf. There are still foes to defeat.
That's closer to death than I care to be.
Urukai! You shall not prevail!
Oh, I just fucked up. Oh no, I can't do anything. We're gonna have to start over. Watch, we're gonna have to start over. Guarantee it, we're gonna have to start over. Oh, you're just gonna do that? Just gonna do that?
I must wait.
Why do I have to wait?
These are friends! Double quick!
Alright, we'll just start that again, because that was really, really bad. There we go. Yeah, that was the biggest waste of time in the history of ever. We'll just reset.
An ancient evil has arisen from the shadows. Sauron gathers power. His malice inflames those who follow him. To the north, he sends Agandaur, cruel master of dark sorceries, to crush all who would dare oppose him. Against this rising shadow, stand those who do not seek glory, who do not seek power. Those who fight to stem the onslaught. To protect their people, their lands, and all of Middle-earth. Three bright flames of courage to challenge the darkness.
All right.
An ancient evil has arisen
Had to
from the
throw my,
shadows.
work uniforms into the
Sauron
dryer.
gathers power.
Alright. This is gonna be tedious at best. But it's just gonna be tedious. You know what? It's just gonna be tedious. I don't think there's any way around that. This is the hardest part of the game. Like literally, period, in a conversation. The mounted crossbow. What do you call it? It's ballista? It's called a ballista. Anyway.
The weapon at all costs! Let's see if you can take me!
Motherfucker. quit out. Just quit out. We were so far behind, it doesn't even matter. Quit out. Try again. Try again.
For the weapon! At all costs!
Let's see if you can take me.
This thing is so long.
Carefully, lad. You rangers aren't as stout.
That was too close for comfort. You have my thanks.
You're no match for me.
Urukai!
You haven't got the stomach to face me.
Archers!
We need healing.
Come on, Dwarf. There are still foes to defeat.
By my leave, that was a close one. I don't know what brings you to a place like this.
Okay, well,
but mighty
we're
glad to see
halfway
you
there.
all the same.
We might say exactly the same. What are you doing here?
We've come to activate an ancient weapon.
With luck, it'll kill a lot of orcs.
With luck.
What sort of weapon?
And it'll kill us too.
You'll see.
He didn't bother to mention that, did he?
Activated. It'll take some time to do its work.
Aye, and it's sure to bring a lot more orcs down on us too.
No time for dilly-dallying. Go ahead and use it.
We'll hold off the orcs.
A war horn? Wow, okay.
A horn call? Are you mad?
That's a
You're
good
already
idea.
here.
Idiot.
I did warn you about that.
No, you didn't. No, actually you didn't.
Trolls!
This is a tall order.
What the fuck? Are you sprinting?
back on your feet, laddie. We need your help.
That was closer to death than I care to be.
Keep them away from the weapon at all costs!
Take refuge here. I will shield us from their arrows and bolts.
Let's see if you can take me. We can't hold them all! You haven't got the stomach to face me!
Oh my god!
Quickly, before death claims him!
That was too close for comfort. You have my thanks. Badly hurt.
Meriden needs our aid.
Oh, that was so barely. That was barely, like literally, if that dwarf would have been hit like 2 more times, that would have been it. You don't have to kill everything. You just got to keep them alive and allow. Dude, it's just wave after wave after wave. This shit is harder on heroic. It's a little bit easier on legendary. I had to do it what, like 15 times. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, wave after wave after wave, and you're just getting caught in like, yeah, spirit bubble, spirit pools, man. I don't even call that dragon fire. I just call it spirit. It's just nasty ass. Yeah. Anyway, but it worked though, right, Willie? It worked.
The whole mountain is coming down!
I think this is the hardest fight in this game.
Just as we hoped.
You knew
In my
this
opinion.
was going to happen?
It's what we came here for.
Well,
We had to strike this
the
blow if our
dwarven-
people are to survive.
the dwarven little
I'm heartily sorry for getting all of you killed
what do you
as well.
call it? Nordenbad
I don't think we
or
need to
whatever.
worry about death just yet.
That can
Look,
be hard too, but it's basically the same thing.
Bad.
I think this is harder. I think Nordenbad won't be so bad. It'll be not so bad. We just literally did almost 3 million damage. And we still didn't kill half of that shit. It's so bad. Nice.
Well, this is a day I'll not soon forget. I've seen a few things in my time, but I've not flown on an eagle's back till today. Well, now that it's a bit easier to talk, let me thank you properly for saving our lives and bid you welcome to Nordenbad, our home.
Well, you're welcome, even though you tried to get us killed. Just saying.
To tell him about everything you did for us.
We are pleased to be made welcome here, but in the rush of battle and our hurried escape, I fear we missed your name.
Oh, confound me for an old fool. Bruni, son of Bane, at your service and your families. I'm captain of the Nordenbad Guard and a servant of Lord Gorin.
We would be pleased to speak with Lord Gorin.
Just make your way past the door as you see yonder and you'll find him within. The guards have been instructed to let you pass.
I suspect I'm the first man to see the inside of these halls.
I am certain I am the first elf to do so.
We got Uber Bird, man. Our Uber Bird.
Here, sire, are those I spoke of. Allow me to present a kinsman, Farron of Erebor, and also Andriel and Eridan, his companions. We succeeded in our task, and I live to tell of it, thanks only to their aid.
You are most welcome here, kinsman, and no less so your companions, be they man, elf, or eagle. Welcome all to Nordenbad, last hall of the Longbeards in the Grey Mountains. You have returned to me, my son and my oldest friend, whom already I mourned as lost. For this, you will forever
well, that was his son. Oh, shit.
Of these halls.
Okay.
Know that this is not something lightly given, for never before have we allowed any but our own...
Well, I saved your son, so...
And no eyes have gazed upon the hidden...
That dude has a legit beard, though, right? Like, that is a legit beard.
Done, I will gladly lay aside our ancient oath of secrecy.
We are glad to have been of service. All free folk should stand together in these dark days.
May I ask how it was you happened to be in so unlikely a place as Mount Gundabad? One does not go lightly into so foul a pit.
We were hunting a black-hearted servant of the enemy. He goes by the name of Agendour.
Agendour. We are familiar with that one. Curse his Blackheart.
He appeared before our gates some weeks past, and called us to parley, in the name of Sauron the Great, so he said.
A parley? For what purpose?
He demanded that we yield ourselves up to the mercy of Sauron, as if there was any mercy in the Dark Lord.
He lays claim to Nordenbad, telling us if we turn over our halls and riches without a fight, our
Turn
lives
over your
will be
halls
spared,
and riches
and we will be
without
free
a
to seek
fight.
a new home elsewhere.
Sounds like a
Of course,
plan.
we would have nothing of that. When we defied him, he grew wrathful, threatening us with the fiery doom that overtook our ancestors.
Okay, dude, you're really coming across as a troll. I'm gonna go ahead and humor myself real quick and say, no, this is not Lord of the Rings Online, obviously. The name of the game is actually in the title, so you can go look at it. If you're trying to troll, you're gonna get burned with fire real fast. That's it, that's all. No patience for bullshit.
What could he want with Nordenbad?
I think the dragon wants Nordenbad, right? So he's just trying to get it the easy way because that's what evil people do.
Nordenbad provides for our needs, but never have we considered it rich, save in beauty.
I fear he may have allied himself with the dragon Orgast who dwells in these parts. With such a beast at his command, we would have little hope of resisting him.
Dragons are wicked creatures, but proud. Could even Agendar command one to serve?
Perhaps not on his own account, but if he speaks for the Dark Lord, even Orgast would think twice before offending him.
No, the war in the north, it's a
creatures, and their greed knows no bounds.
it's a
Agendour only has to name the right price.
well, it was
Maybe we
co-op.
should go after this dragon before he comes after us.
Like you have a three-member party, kind of like Mass Effect.
Were that simple.
It's a lot like a BioWare game.
Would be a peaceful stroll around the lake in comparison.
I don't think the servers still work, so I don't know that you can actually co-op now. I mean, you might be able to. I have no idea.
Urgost has never taken notice of us before.
Anyway, so besides the co-op part of it, it's a single-player RPG that you can potentially co-op with, and you're playing along with the Lord of the Rings story. Basically,
Even in Lord Eldris would be no
with
haven for
Frodo
this
trying to
dragonfly.
get the ring
Where will we find Urgon's
to Mount Doom.
You do not like
And
the
you're
courage
basically
of
playing a distraction.
Yet we
So
know
you
not
play
where
along with the
dragon
game,
dwells. No dwarf
but you're
has
playing like a
discovered his
side
lair or
note.
to tell of it.
You're a distraction. Like literally that's what you're doing. You're like special forces,
Seems
if you
there is
will.
little that happens in Wilderland that escapes his notice.
No, it's this game, somebody said you could play it on PlayStation PS3 as well. I'm not sure about that. But as far as I know, it's pretty much an Xbox 360 game, maybe PS3, maybe. But you have to have those consoles. It's not backwards compatible. They never made it backwards compatible. And if you want to play it on PC, you have to get a Steam key for it because it's not even licensed on Steam. This game came out the same month as Skyrim, and it got buried. Even though this game is 10,000 times better than Skyrim could ever imagine being, even with its mods. Still, it died because that's when it came out.
You speak of Radagast the Brown, one of the Astari, the Order of Wizards.
So you know him, do you?
We have never met, yet often I have heard him spoken of. He is said to be skilled in the lore of all herbs and beasts, especially birds.
The cool thing about this, well, there's a lot of cool things about it, but one of the coolest things about this is that it was actually published by Warner Brothers. So the face models of the actual actors in the Lord of the Rings movies are actually used in this game, and it's a 360 game.
Indeed.
And some of the face models are better than you would find in some next-gen stuff.
Seek out my steward Galar.
Like, seriously.
I've instructed him to open our vaults to you. I believe you may find something within that will
Oh, well,
serve
thanks for that, man.
days ahead.
Thanks for that. Sorry if I came across as blunt, but that's what we do. Just don't really have patience for stuff. Nothing to do with you. Maybe. But, yeah. Alright, now we gotta go to Mirkwood. Alright, so you actually explore a lot of the areas. Let's see, can we get a map up here? We gotta do a bunch of shit, don't we? Alright, let's see, can we get a map up here? Yeah, right? Yeah, true story. In caves, under bridges, shit, above bridges sometimes. Okay, so... Alright, so Mordor is basically down here, right? And that's where Frodo would be going with the ring. And so what they created for this game was basically like a huge lieutenant of Sauron. If you're familiar with Lord of the Rings, which I'm really not. I mean, a little bit. I mean, I've seen the movies more than once, but, you know, and I read The Hobbit more than once, but anyway, I'm not going to consider myself a aficionado. So, like, Mirkwood, the traveling through Mirkwood, here's, where's it at? Hold on a second. Here's Bree. Bree is where the hobbits holed up for the night, and then what was it, like the Dark Riders came through or whatever, right? And they had to leave with Aragorn and so on and so forth, and then they made their way south pretty much through Mirkwood and then eventually wind up down here by Mordor. So why this is called War in the North is basically you're a party that's being used to distract one of Sauron's lieutenants who has a lot of the dark magic that Sauron has. So he has a lot of orcs at his command and so on and so forth. And so the 5 armies would not succeed against Sauron's hordes if you weren't providing a distraction up here in the north, right? Up here in this area. So you're actually providing a distraction. You're distracting the orcs. You're distracting all that type of shit. That's what's going on. So that's how the game works, and it goes like it like parallels the actual story. So it actually makes sense, and you get a lot of lore of the story when you talk to the characters that you see involved with the movies. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. Here. Oh, it won't let me go to Rivendell. Anyway, Rivendell, where the elves are at, you actually see Bilbo there. You see Frodo. You see Gandalf. You see the leader of these elves. You got the wood elves, but that's not these elves. These are different elves. Anyway, and you see Arengar's waifu, right? You know, the elf chick, and she looks just like the actress that plays her. And the leader of the elves looks just like the dude, you know, Agent Smith with just really long hair, Agent Smith from The Matrix. Yeah, it's that dude, and it looks just fucking like him. And Frodo looks just like Frodo. Bilbo looks like Bilbo. And you've got the eagles, and you've got all this stuff, right? So you got all the characters from the movie, and it's cool because this was published by the people that own all the rights to all the shit from the movies. So you can actually make characters and NPCs and lore-related people that you can talk to from the movie, which is just friggin' amazing, in my opinion. Anyway, but you get to go to Mirkwood, you get to deal with spiders, you get to do all this shit. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Anyway, but this is an actual RPG, and it really, really, really vibes with Dragon Age. Like it vibes a lot with Dragon's Dogma too. I would say Dragon Age and Dragon's Dogma seriously are like the two main influences. But I say Dragon Age 2 and Dragon's Dogma, and this came out within a year of all those. It really did. And it didn't get any traction because it came out the same month as Skyrim. Of course, Skyrim stole the show and made sure that we don't get RPGs anymore. So this is one of the last true RPGs probably ever made. Because after Skyrim, RPGs almost basically ceased to exist. There's one or two standouts, but yeah, for the most part, they're just not anymore. So why? Oh, I'm just in the map. Sorry. Anyway.
You're a strange-looking creature. You must be the elf I've been hearing about. You look like a stiff wind could blow you over. But I suppose appearances can be deceiving. Are you here to buy something? I've an excellent stock of the best Northern-bound craftwork, so speak up. Time's a-wasting.
Goran sent me to you. He said I should speak with you to receive a token of his gratitude.
Yes.
I'm gonna go grab something to drink.
He may have mentioned it to me. It was rather too generous of him. Not that I don't appreciate what you did, but how does he expect me to increase our wealth by giving our best work away? Well, here you go. Take your pick.
And I can't believe we got past that on like just 1 or 2 tries. True story. That is a true story. All right, let's see what we get first. 8 decks. I'm thinking I'm taking those. I am definitely taking those. Sorry. Gotta go. I lose some health there, but whatever. Let's see what you got. Anything just really cool and unpassable? Not really, huh? 8 stamina, 80 damage. That's over 250,000 coins, but hey. Dex, stamina, and no, not good. Stamina, 80 damage. $827, just flat, just gangster ass damage. That's all. Like that's it. That's all. Oh. Nice. $150 in 2 hours? Dude. That's legit. That's legit. This dude wants a black pearl. I think I know where it's at.
Come to visit. Word of you has spread like a beard on fire.
A beard on fire.
Never seen an elf before. Had no idea your kind could be so fierce. But I hear you hit the enemy hard. Well done. So, how can I help you today?
Dwarves can be a secretive folk, especially when they guard a valuable secret. Could it be that you found Mithril here?
Aye, we've no such wealth as Mithril here. Not that I haven't dreamt of finding a vein of true silver. I work iron and a bit of ordinary silver or gold. A few gems here and there. Mostly we hide to escape the notice of the dragons. Bad blood between dwarves and dragons as well, you know. And then there's all the orcs. Ah, but I dream of a day when we could trade for finer goods. I've been working on a silver belt studded with crystal, with a special mount for the gem I crave above all others. The gem that comes from no mine.
No mine.
What sort of gem would that be?
Pearls! The most perfect and beautiful of precious things.
If you play a dwarf, the dwarf knows immediately what you're talking about. Oh,
pearls. Even
pearls.
those won't satisfy me for this belt. My dream of perfection
Apparently,
is nothing less than the fabled
pearls are
black
even
pearl.
better than diamonds, I guess.
I heard rumor of them, but I fear I'll never see one.
If I should have the good fortune to find one of these black pearls, I will bring it to you.
Mighty good of you. You'll find me generous should you return. I mean, when you return.
I mean...
Anything else I can do for you?
Dude, it's like $5,000 at a time. I got so much money now, I probably have like 2 million. I probably do. Nice. We're almost halfway to 40.
I never thought to find such comforts within walls of cold stone.
Comforts? What do you mean? The 75 tapped kegs? Dude, the dwarves are down with drinking and kicking ass. Not necessarily in that order. It doesn't really matter. They have a lot to do with each other. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, this is a hard fight too. It's a really hard fight. But it's not like what we just came from, so. We should find a black pearl here somewhere. Just gotta break all the barrels and all the boxes. This asshole again. I was gonna say, if you're a dwarf, you could survive that fall. But an elf? Not.
Seeking the wizard. No one can help him now. And no one can help you.
Really? You say my eagle bro dude bro? My homie, my bromy eagle can't help me? Okay, well, if you fucking say so. But I'm pretty sure you're wrong.
Must wait.
I need healing.
I cannot do that yet.
Won't last much longer. Thanks. I'm in your debt.
Eat his ass quick. Well, if you did 150 in like an hour, you can do 200 in about an hour and 15 minutes. So you'll be good basically before lunch. Okay? I mean, let's see. Was it? Yeah, before. Yeah, well, maybe just a little bit after lunch. I mean, go ahead and take lunch though, bro. Just take lunch. just do that. Speak with Bellaram. Speak with Bro Relam. Not Bellaram, but Bro Relam. Eagle Bro. Super homie. This fucking thing is wicked. Well, it's not a dragon. I guess it's a wyvern. It's a wyvern, right?
Well done, my friends. That one will spread his veil of lies no more. Yet I fear this was no
Dude,
chance
this is the
meeting.
coolest
If
fucking
Wolfram was
bird
here, it could be in
ever.
trouble for Radagast. You should press on and find him.
What manner of creature is this you have defeated? What a foul stench it has.
Who can say? Some beast from an older world, maybe. Bred and twisted by the Dark Lord to serve his most trusted servants.
We will find him, but what about you? Are you hurt?
The beast did its damage, but not enough to keep me from the air. I will be fully recovered soon enough.
See, this is the definition of America. This fucking eagle, bro, is the most gangster shit ever. And that's just America. And the people that don't like that, well, it doesn't make it less true. So...
We will continue the search on foot.
just saying.
Should we look for you here once we have found him?
No, I
And
must
Dragon's
find my
dog, but yeah,
companions.
fucking
They are probably worried about me.
eagle bird, bro.
Together, we will keep watch from above. Radagast has many friends among the birds of Mirkwood. If you find him, he can send a message to us.
Especially
easily enough.
against cockatrices. Cockatrice, man. You got a cockatrice? Want to be fucking paralyzed and petrified and kill everybody? Nah, man. Call in Eagle Bro to rip his throat out. Problem solved.
Very well. Good luck, Balaram.
I don't like the look of this Mirkwood. I wish our path would have led us elsewhere.
Why would Radagast choose to make his home?
The last time the dwarf said some shit like that, he's like,
was not always
our
like this.
only path is through a
It's fair enough before
graveyard?
the shadow of the Dark Lord
Seriously?
fell over it.
It's the only way we can get there.
Still, there are evil creatures in this wood. Be on your guard.
It's the only way. For real?
Look, there!
Warg!
Snitch. Friggin' snitch.
Now the whole forest knows we're here.
The orc that one hears is worse than the orc that one fears.
True, but where the warg howls, there also the orc prowls.
Alright, so if you watch their path...
I will take this. Here is something I can make use of.
That's all you hear.
Encampment of orcs.
Be watchful. The wargs have given away our presence.
I don't like this.
I think this is where the Black Pearl is at.
Up there, an archer.
It's an ambush.
They seek cover in the undergrowth.
We need cover from their arrows!
Here, to me if you need healing.
They're charging!
Not yet.
Wow, really?
Cannot do that yet.
Do you fear to face a dwarf?
I need healing.
Really?
Healing.
Get wrecked.
Just like a dwarf to spend so much time on the ground.
That's closer to death than I care to be. Look over there. They've cleared a path out of it. Nearly done. I need healing.
Swiftly, before death claims him. I need more time.
Well, that helps a little bit. Bird bro.
Not yet.
Pretty sure that was almost 12K.
Come now, dwarf. There are still foes to defeat.
By my beard, that was a close one.
Much appreciated, friend.
That's a lot of
I'll take
damage.
much more. Thanks, my friend. I'm in your debt.
Here is something I can make use
Beautiful.
of.
All right, we gotta find this. Oh, there it is. The Black Pearl. Okay, we found it. All right, good deal, man.
This will prove useful.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
This is just what I needed.
All right, so we got that. I mean, we're good, right? Dude, Witchwood is the most beautifully designed area I've ever seen in a video game, and it was an Xbox 360 game. But dude, we're looking at something that's almost, I mean, look at all this handcrafted shit. Dude, even if they're reusing certain meshes, like certain tree clusters, even if they're reusing it, this looks completely random. Dude, this is some gangster shit. This and Witchwood, two of the best forests ever put
The very thing I need.
into a 360 game. Period. And then Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen Remastered, it didn't look any better. It might have looked worse, actually, to be honest. Just saying.
Just what I needed. Let me gather this.
Might have looked worse. Sorry. Did I just say that? It might have looked worse. Dark Souls Remastered looked worse. It played worse. Dark Arisen?
This has the power to heal. This bloom is beautiful and useful.
It wasn't
as well.
better. It was worse. Dude, the 360 version, or the PS3 version, if you will, the base Steam version of Dragon's Dogma, no DLC, no nothing. Dude, that's an immaculate game. And it looks better than pretty much any next-gen anything ever. You got ray tracing, you got the Unreal Engine, and you got all this shit. Dude, they manufactured half of those visual effects in Dragon's Dogma 10 years before any of that shit was even a thing. So,
What are these things?
you gotta give props. You gotta give props where they're due.
Insect eggs, maybe.
But so many. And so large.
I didn't see any hidden walls, did I? All right, so if you're playing an elf, you got hidden walls. The dwarf gets them too. The ranger, yeah, the ranger has its own secrets. So, whatever. Anyway. Bro, James, you're still playing Dragon's Dogma, right? What does that tell you? The game's almost 15 years old. That tells you everything. Why are you still playing it? Because it's better than anything else that's come out since then. That's why you're still playing it. True story. Can't argue with that. Well, man, such and such and such. No, I don't want to hear any of it. Why you're playing? Why are you driven to play a particular game? Because it's fucking amazing. It's the shit. It scratches that itch. I have to play a video game. What scratches the itch? I need to play a video game. Anything after about 2012 doesn't scratch anything. It doesn't even scratch its own fucking nuts. True story, right? True story. Facts. And I blame Skyrim. Just saying. Think about it, and you'll see that I'm probably not wrong. This dude is eating spider eggs. Well, I'm guessing the spiders aren't cool with these fucking orcs and trolls and shit. That's a really... All this thing is a really big orc. Just saying.
A troll! Be careful! I cannot do that yet.
Nice. We win. Sort of. Well, we basically win. I mean, yeah, we won. Yeah, we won. Nice. KCD. What is KCD? I actually...
Beware! Spiders!
You're no match for me!
Oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yeah. I didn't like the fact that there was no,
Prove useful.
the only way you could play it on max difficulty is if you had played it before. That's basically how they set it up. I was not a fan of that. That bothered me a lot.
I will take this.
That's what turned me off to it.
Giant spider! Fight me if you dare!
I need more time.
You're no match for me!
I must wait. I must have aid.
Use fear to face the dwarf!
Nice.
This bloom is beautiful and useful as well. This is just what I needed. This has the power to heal. Let me gather this. Here, my friends! Gather to the healing light!
You're no match for me!
Damn, bro.
We must be nearing Radagast's home. Ah, the very thing I need.
On the high ground!
Take refuge here. I will shield us from their arrows and bolts.
Nice.
You have no stomach to face me!
Aid our friend!
Many thanks. Let's get back to it.
You're no match for me!
Nice. Beautiful.
No enemy missiles can pierce this shield.
Well, we'll just chill here and just get some heals. That's what I say. All good? I think the ranger actually has like a path for something hidden over there. Anyway, give me a second, guys. I'll be back. Ah, shit. Yeah. Calling it a day here pretty soon. But I want to get past this. Dude, that's some Harry Potter shit right there. This is that wizard, that mage, that friggin' sorcerer's house. But he's not here. Tell me that's not the coolest house ever.
This must be Radagast's home.
It looks peaceful enough.
Then what did the sorcerer mean when he said we were too late?
Oh, we'll see.
Perhaps he was only trying to discourage...
Big ass fucking spider. That's about as bad as it gets. Or, yeah. Or else shit is going down. 55,000 damage.
Not yet.
last much longer.
Here, my friends, gather to this healing light.
Power needs a raid.
That's closer to death than I care to be.
We hit 40.
Are you here?
Now, I don't think he's here, but the spiders are here. Just saying.
You face the power of the Eldar.
Do you fear to face a swamp? Over there. Is that a staff on the ground?
I think this is the level cap. I'm pretty sure it's 40. Pretty sure it's 40. There's a staff laying around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure the level cap is 40. Nice. I would like to play a min-maxed sorceress.
These woods are thick with the
I would actually like to play that.
Radagast, perhaps. We must find him before the orcs do.
No, the orcs can't really find him either, because they made enemies of...
Come on, you faint-hearted scum!
Get wrecked, bro.
Banish the darkness!
I'm hitting for 12, 13k now. Nice. Get wrecked, bitch. Get wrecked.
I cannot do that yet.
Fight me if you dare!
Oh, beheaded. Dude, man, dude, the combat in this game is the shit. It's the shit. It's that badass. It really actually is. This is like Dragon Age 2 and Dragon's Dogma combined somehow and going along with a movie. I mean, you got badass, and then you got extra badass, and then you got so much badass that, dude, how is this game? I don't even get how it died, man. This game died. How the fuck did that happen? Well, the gaming industry doesn't support gamers, obviously, because if you were a gamer, you would be like, oh my god, this is the most amazing shit ever. And it would be in your top 5. But yet, honestly, it wasn't even licensed a couple years after it was released. What the fuck? You have to go get a special Steam key to even play this on PC. And it's not even backwards compatible.
We'll need to work together.
Stomach to face me! I'm badly hurt!
Come on, dwarf. There are still foes to defeat.
Many thanks. Let's get back to it.
Nice.
Fall before me, fiends!
Many spider tracks leading deeper into the woods. It appears as if they were dragging something. I fear it could be Radagast.
Alright, so I think this is our max. Wow. That's the most we're getting out of our melee, unless we get some strength stuff later. Our will is good. I think this is our last skill point. I'm pretty sure this is it. There's armor. I think all of our damage is capped. I'm not looking for any more moves. We're doing just fine. No, I don't need instant heal. I don't need that. I guess we'll just take armor. Either armor or duration of sanctuary, but yeah, no, we're good.
Whether he was living or dead, I cannot
I'm
say.
pretty sure this is the level cap. I think it is. Because it's showing like max XP. That's actually capped. I don't think I can make a better build than this. Maybe now that we're level 40, we'll get some gear. Like a really good,
Do you fear to face the wall?
We need more time.
It's like a dwarf to spend so much time on the ground.
The Ranger needs help. I must wait. I need more time. I need healing.
That's closer to death than I care to be.
Much appreciated, friend.
Nice.
This will prove useful. I have a good use for this. This bloom is beautiful and useful as well.
Over there.
Well, you got the captive elf.
An elf.
Here is something I can make use of. Just what I needed.
Nice.
I thank you for my life, friends.
Well,
I
shit,
abandoned
guys.
all hope before you appeared.
What time
I am
is it?
Glorhirin, an elf of the woodland
Yeah, it's
realm.
after 3 in the morning.
It is our custom to be wary of strangers. Yet I have never been happier to see unfamiliar faces.
I am Andriel of Imladris, and these with me are Farin and Eridan. I am pleased to have been of service to one of my woodland kin, but how was it you came to such a pass?
I am one of King Thranduil's wardens. My companion Galron and I were tasked with scouting this portion of the wood. We found enemies gathering here, but for what purpose we could not tell. We thought to consult with Radagast the Brown, who dwells nearby, but we found the danger grew greater as we approached his home. But what of you? How is it you three are here in Mirkwood?
We also seek Radagast, but I fear he has come to some harm.
Elf, man, and dwarf seeking a wizard. There is a story here to be sure, but we have no time for tales now. Radagast is likely in grave danger, and so too my friend Galron.
Where is Galron?
Alas, I cannot say. We came upon a band of orcs, and while we battled them, spiders began to cast down their
Now,
knives
you
from
can
the
actually
trees above.
complete this quest, but I
was
think you have to,
entangled,
like, back
and the
out
orcs
and
bore
come
me
back
away.
through
I can only hope
the
that Galron
areas or
escaped a
something.
similar
It's
fate.
kind of glitched.
Orcs and spiders working together in this manner bodes ill for my people, and more so for Galron. I must find him.
We will help you search for him.
Your offer is appreciated, but we should not abandon Radagast.
I thought you could actually
I will
find
search
this
for my
dude.
friend while the three
You
of you go
can't.
after the wizard. Once I find Galron, we will attempt to join you.
A sound plan. Good luck to you, Glorhirin.
Nice. Yeah, just let me do that. Okay, so we got 2 ways to go here.
Here is something I can make use of.
Nice.
I see movement in the tree.
I must wait.
Get wrecked, bitch. Yeah, this is level cap.
This is just what I needed. I cannot do that yet. Let me gather this.
We must push on through this marsh.
Nice. Yeah, I think the ranger has like a path over here. Yeah, you can like go a little bit past this or something. I don't know.
Ah, the very thing I need.
Oh, a bunch of spiders.
Come on, you great-hearted scum!
Wrath of the Eldar!
Nice.
Giant spiders! You're no match for me!
You face the power of the Eldar! That must wait.
To my side!
I must wait.
Come on, dwarf. There are still foes to defeat.
Many thanks. Let's get back to it.
I cannot do that yet.
Carefully, lad. You rangers aren't as stout.
Delver, that's a close call.
Nice.
Refuge here. I will shield us from their arrows and bolts.
Beautiful. Two-handed sword. Yeah, really just don't need that. Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Come on, you faint-hearted scum!
Nice. Yeah, we probably have to go repair our shit too, right? Like, seriously?
These webs are arranged for defense. We are nearing the spider's lair.
Yeah, we're just pretty much killing everything, right? We gotta save. Hey guys, I gotta work tonight. We just gotta remember to, yeah, I just gotta remember to go repair my shit as soon as we jump back in here. I think we hit the level cap, so this is about as good as it gets. We just gotta finish the game, and then we'll move on to something else. Probably Dragon Age 2. That's what I say. I think we should actually go do that. True story. Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go try to eat a little bit of something and get some rest, and then yeah, I gotta work tonight, and then yeah, we'll probably finish this off tonight, or I don't know, maybe we'll do something different. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't really matter. You guys appreciate the support, and thanks for hanging out, and yeah, I'm gonna go try to find something to munch on, and then call it a day. And I will I'll see you guys tomorrow night, hopefully. If I don't, then you guys have a really good rest of your week. God bless, man. Take care of you guys. You have a good one. Thanks for the follows, the support, all the good stuff. And I will see you, yeah, I'll see you this evening. Hopefully. If not, like I said, you guys have a good rest of your week. Anyway, good night, everybody. Go ahead and call it.